Greetings. I hope you can hear me. Welcome, everybody. I'm Priestess Sekhmet. I'm a spiritual trainer and psychic life coach, and I'd like to welcome you to our Sunday Superfan live stream. Hey! Thank you guys for joining me today. I see superfans coming into the room. Greetings. Dr. Davis is in the room. Bobby's in the room. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Today's going to be a very exciting live stream, so I want you to stay with us. We do have a new gift this week, and our gift will be changing each week, so stay focused, guys. If you want to get it on the list today, gift us this coffee magic gift, and we'll put you on the list. And when we get up to 30,000 likes, we'll start doing those readings. So thank you for helping us to like the live stream and to push us out into the For You feed and help us to get more members, guys, okay? Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you for joining us today. I see Fanique in the room. Greetings, Goddess. Welcome. Good to see you guys. The energy feels so good today, guys. I see you guys coming in with gifts, and the list is getting started. Let's give it up for Dr. Davis and Bobby coming in with the coffee magic gifts. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and get that list started. I do have some announcements for our super fans, and so I'm going to run through those really quick, and then we'll get into our ancestor collective message, okay? Thank you for liking the live stream. I see you. We're already up to 600 likes. Hey! Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. Okay, we have Dr. Davis coming in at number 1. And then we have Bobby at number 2. And so we still have 8 spots open. Let's go. Superfans, I have a new offer for you, and I think that you'll be excited about this new offer. I told you all about it on Friday, and it has to do with my journals. The ancestors say that they want me to share this information. They don't want it sitting up here like this. So I'm in the process of scanning all these journals, taking out the best, most powerful, magical, rituals, affirmations, scripts, everything that I use to create my reality is in here. I've documented everything over the years as the goddess Sekhmet has guided me to do. In fact, the goddess Sekhmet is going to be coming through a lot right now as we go through those journals. So let's start with this calling out the 4 corners of Aset. I'm going through one of my earliest journals here, and I have the calling of the 4 corners. So in ancient Kemet, this is where magic practice truly began. And it's my understanding that our ancestor, Jesus, Yeshua, whatever you decide to call him, he knows who he is and he knows who you are, came from this land. And it was because of these practices that he was despised and rejected by the invaders that had already taken over Kemet, okay? But the 4 corners is who we are: air, fire, water, and earth, okay? So when we call on the 4 corners, this is what we're calling on. We're calling on the directions, and we're calling upon the ancestors and the energies of these directions, okay? All of these elements, air, fire, water, and earth, are intelligent, okay? This is the east. Ia net aset sepdet weret, mut neger nebet pet idet, hut henut renut irat pat ret, henuset nebet iamet, kenes kenet es tef tef, em enti waj. Okay, that's the east. Calling on the south. Ia net aset sepdet mut, neger nebet et henut pet asut, ijit net jerut a aset, weret hemet nejet duat nejet neset seti hapi iri ank heru neb sa, keper waj. Okay, that's the south. Calling on the west. Ianet aset sebdet nut neje weret eat weret sek hebet nes seti hapi eret on heru neb sa keper wad jud waj. Okay, calling on the north. Ianet aset sebdet barit hotep heru neje en nejeru peret keru en anku. Head, enti, entes, nebit, pet, ta, yes, neb, dua, sa, es, neb, ta, the earth. Aset mut ayat, aset weret, aset meri, aset mut, neje, jeru, aset amenti, aset henut, nisut, aset merit, asat, aset meri, pata, aset seshet, aset meri, dejuti, aset neje en ra. Aset sa uja, aset ta ja. Aset heket, aset weret haka u, asi aku. Aset ta bijet, aset het jedet, aset ren en utet, aset hes at, aset mut wedge net jer. Aset aha it, aset mut wet nejer, aset met het, aset shen ta yet, aset so jit, aset on et, aset ku ut, aset sebdet, aset mek et weret sekmet bastet. Yay for the ancestors. Thank you, guys, for allowing me to share that. This is calling on the ancestors in its most purest form. Very powerful energy. Tones, vibrations, frequencies coming forth from these energies, touching the vibrational frequency of anyone within the sound of my voice. Yes, very, very powerful moment here coming out of my own personal journals, guys. So let me go ahead and share a little bit more about these journals with you so you can see what you'll be getting exposed to when you look into the private journals of Priestess Sekhmet. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in, guys. Let me turn this light down a little bit. All right. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me clearly. I see gifts coming in. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Look at all these gifts. We have Monica coming in at number 3 on the list. Let's give it up for Monica, guys. Thank you, Monica. I see you with the coffee magic gift and with the heart me gift. And we have Unapologetically coming in with the coffee magic gift at number 4. Thank you for that. Appreciate you guys. There's more gifts here. Thank you for the heart me gift. And I see I Am Brand here with the I'm Ready gift. Thank you for that. And the coffee magic gift. Let's give it up for I Am Brandon. Is it? I Am Brandon. Okay, thank you for that. At number 5. Thank you, Dr. Davis. I see you with the hand hearts gift. I appreciate that. Bobby coming in with roses, and then the Purist coming in at number 6. Let's give it up for the Purist, guys. Thank you for those beautiful gifts, guys. Thank you for the sparklers, Bobby. I see you. Thank you for the gifts, guys. It really means a lot. It helps our live stream to get more points. It opens up more features so our live stream works better and it's more exciting. And then it also helps us get out into the For You feed and also helps us to get more super fans. So if you want to become a super fan, all you need to do is look at the bottom of the screen and click that little orange button, and you'll be able to get access to all of our playbacks as well as our training video for the week. This week, we have video number 1 of 21 videos on magical practice, where I'll be demonstrating for you on video. And then also now you get access to my journals. So let me just share a short clip with you guys about these journals so you can learn a little bit more. Check this out. Hey beautiful soul, if you've been feeling the energy in these live streams, now's your time to gain rare access to my personal journals. You'll grow through my experience, documenting the raw, unfiltered record of my journey through 9 schools of thought, which include Tarot, Kabbalah, Hermetics, Magic, the I Ching, magical symbols, DNA activation, Christ consciousness, and dream analysis. These pages aren't just reflections, they're activation codes. They hold the exact affirmations, rituals, and energetic shifts I use to unlock my creative power and rewrite my reality from the inside out. To sign up, join us at our next live stream on Friday nights or Sunday mornings. See you there! Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you were able to hear that, okay? Thank you for that. So, be sure to become a super fan if you want to get access to these journals. If you are a super fan, I uploaded the first series of journals last night, and they're extremely powerful. You're not going to find anything like this on the internet. You wouldn't even know to search for it. So, if you feel called, if you are connected, if you want to get connected and you're not really connected, it's going to help you connect. Just by being under the tones and the vibrations and the frequencies of the ancestors, you open up your energy field to receive these vibrations that activate you. And so they support you. We're dealing with air, fire, water, and earth. When we work with these elements, we're working with higher aspects of ourselves. More ancient aspects. Excuse me. Fire is one of the most ancient aspects of ourselves. It is the first impulse of creation. It is the first spark of creativity. Water, very ancient. Air, very ancient. Earth is the newest kid on the block, but very much who we are. So by connecting to these elements, we're connecting to our ancestors, we're connecting to ourselves. But we're connecting to powerful forces, guys. Powerful forces. We are extremely powerful. And you will not truly perceive how powerful you are until you start working with these elements. These are scientific processes, scientific elements, universal knowledge, universal consciousness. And so you're going to elevate yourself by connecting to these vibrations and to these frequencies. You're connecting to higher, more intelligent, more ancient aspects of yourselves, okay? All right, guys, are you guys ready for this live stream today? Bobby says, please like, share, and become a super fan. Oh, become a Superman, too. That's what these journals are about this week. This week's journals are called God Man. So check them out. Thank you, guys. I see you. And thank you for the gifts that are coming in as well. I see, I can't really read these names, guys. I apologize, but it looks like Jamie Lee. And then also Bobby coming in with the Heart Me gift and with the Go Popular gifts. And Vedic coming in with the Heart Me gift. Aja coming in with the Heart Me gift. And Vedic coming in with roses. I see Tatiana coming in with hand hearts. Thank you, Tatiana. Remember, if you want to get on the list, guys, we're changing our gifts each week. So make sure you take note if you want to be on the list today to get a reading. Today's gift is the Coffee Magic gift. Thank you, Goddess. I see you with the Dolphin gift and the Heart Me gift. Let's give it up for the gifters, guys. Okay. As far as announcements go, I wanted to make sure that all the super fans know that the gifts will rotate, and then there's video catalog updates in there, and the ancestors have me shifting into grid work and to another level of working with the ancestors that have fallen, helping to open up portals so that those ancestors can shift into the light. And with this experience, I'm also documenting it, and it is becoming a new course. So this is a course that'll be available for you as well, so you can learn as I learn. Greetings, Pata. I see you. Welcome, and thank you for the gifts. I see Pata coming in, guys, with the Heart Me gift, with the Go Popular gift, and with the Super Popular gift, and he's coming in with a Coffee Magic gift. Yes. Thank you for those beautiful gifts. Pata says, peace and prosperity, everyone. Thank you. Peace to you. Let's go ahead and put Pata on the list at number 7. Wrong button. Okay, I see Julia in the room following the live, guys. Let's give it up for Julia. Welcome. Thank you for everyone who's coming in the room. We have 16 people in the room. We have 67 viewers, and we're up to 9,000 likes. Good job, everybody. Keep tapping that like button. Help us get up to 30,000, and we will start these readings, okay? All right. So again, super fans, if you go to our website, priestesssegment.com/superfans, you will have access to the video catalog, and you can see the latest video that I posted about the Native American burial mound experience. And then this week, I'll be posting another update about what has happened since I went to that burial mound and how the ancestors are working with me to restore our hidden history, not only world history, but the history right here in North America, due to the presence of 3IATLAS in our solar system. 3IATLAS is opening up our third eye, giving us telepathic messages and communication based on our level of knowledge and gifting, and also helping us to elevate by radiating vibrational frequencies on the level of love, peace, and unity. So make sure that you're tuning in to 3IATLAS. I've been waking up early in the morning and receiving downloads. And the ancestors told us before this all started happening with 3IATLAS that we were going to shift into Buddha consciousness. And we're beginning to see that not only in my experience, but in the experience of those of you here that are getting these weekly readings. We are seeing in your energy that you are awakening to Buddha consciousness, that your third eye is being activated, that your gifts are coming online, that you are receiving healings, and you're receiving support from the ancestors. I'm going to be sharing a lot more with you guys about all of this, so make sure that you become a super fan. Make sure that you follow my updates so that you can get this information. This is the Great Awakening, guys. We're kicking it off over here, but you're going to start seeing and hearing a lot more of these topics as we move forward into 2026. So you want to make sure that you're in position to receive. If you're not, make sure that you're focused on healing and cleansing and purging. If you need help healing, cleansing, and purging, make sure to get my book, the Psychic Power book, okay? It's right up here. And if you do get the Psychic Power book, guys, go ahead and buy it from Amazon directly because they're behind on shipping. So if you buy it from TikTok, TikTok might cancel the order and then you'll have to wait even longer. So don't do it that way. We're going to just go straight to Amazon. Sorry, TikTok. And get the book if you need balancing. You know, if you're having energetic blocks, if you're having problems emotionally, if you're depressed, you know, if you're being tied down in toxic relationships that are holding you back and suppressing your vibrational frequency, you need the Psychic Power book. It's everything that you need to balance your energy, focus your intention, ground yourself, connect to the ancestors, heal, cleanse, purge. Everything that you need is in that book. The ancestors guided me to put all the rituals together in one source book so that we could use that book as our training guide Okay? So make sure you get the Psychic Power book. It's available on Amazon. Thank you for everyone who's supporting. I see you. Thank you for those of you that have purchased the book. I appreciate you. And thank you for those of you that are still waiting on your copy. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your generosity. Wow, you guys are beautiful. I see more gifts coming in. Guys, let's see. Tatiana came in with a rose gift, and Julia's here with the heart me gift. Greetings, Julia. And Julia's coming in with a coffee magic gift, guys. Let's give it up for Julia. I'm going to put Julia on the list for a reading if she wants it at number 8. Make sure that you stay in the room. It's the only rule, okay? If we call on you and you're not here, we're going to go to the next person, okay? All right. Dr. Davis says, what I like about the book is that it's easy to read and understand. Get the book if you haven't. Aw, thank you, Dr. Davis. I appreciate that. Yes, the Psychic Power book, guys, is an adult activity book. And the ancestors guided me to write this book. It's all the practices and the techniques on manifesting and energy balancing that they gave me personally and that I practice. Okay, and so because of attention issues, I have a 6th grade education. When I got to 7th grade, I was not able to keep up with the rest of the class. I wasn't able to keep up with the class in the 6th grade. They just passed me anyway. They passed me through the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, guys. But because I could read, that was my saving grace. I loved reading. I could read from the beginning. I was reading before I could talk. Anyway, guys, because of attention issues and focus, and then I've told you in the past that doctors gave me medication for trauma that was supposed to erase my memories, but it just erased my ability to remember. And so because of all of that, the ancestors guided me to make the book as a series of one-page cheat sheets. And so these one-page cheat sheets are for people to focus, to digest the information extremely quickly. We're dealing with the chakra system, all of the chakras, in one-page increments that gives you the color of the chakra, the crystal associated with the chakra, the affirmation that you need to balance the chakra, the identification issues with an imbalanced chakra. Everything that you need about the chakras, even magic, how to do a magic ritual in one page, how to do an ancestor offering in one page, okay? Everything is in one page, how to understand your aura, how to connect to your higher self, one page, okay? With fun activities for self-care, okay? For taking care of yourself, putting you first, loving you, staying balanced, right? Working on your negative self-talk and rewiring your brain. This is what the ancestors were teaching us in ancient times, and this is the teachings that they're bringing back to us in easy-to-follow ways that anybody can understand. All right? Thank you so much for those of you that are liking the live stream. We're up to 15,000 likes. Thank you so much. And thank you for the gifts that are coming in. I see you. Let's see. We have Tatiana coming in with a gift. Tatiana, I have you next with the coffee magic gift here, it looks like. Fanique coming in. Oh my goodness, so much happened right there. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's put Tatiana on the list for one thing. Let's give it up for Tatiana, guys, with the coffee magic gift. Oh. Thank you for that. I see you. Thank you, Monica, for the Polaris gift. And Fanique coming in with roses. Thank you for all those roses, goddess. And for the love you so much gift. Thank you for that. We have Vetted here, guys, with 10 heart puffs. Fanique coming in with more roses, 58 roses. Look at that. Dr. Davis says, I'm ready. And Alex Marie is here with the Heart Me gift. Let's give it up for the gifters. Thank you for all those beautiful gifts, guys. We're doing good. All right. We're moving up in the ranks, guys. TikTok does rank us, but we're still at the bottom. So let's keep on staying focused and pushing forward and moving up, okay? I love your support. I love it. Let's see what's going on in the comments here. You know, I see Monica saying, look at you now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me now. That's just a testimony of what you can do when you take time for yourself, right? I just got to the point where I was so tired of failing, and I was so tired of trying to keep up with the pack and trying to prove myself to everyone, my worth and my dignity. And I just sat down, and the ancestors sat me down. And when they sat me down, they said, you sit here until you figure it out. Don't do nothing else. Just sit. And I sat for a long time, and that's when I started practicing meditation. And the first vision that I had, I saw myself as an angel with angel wings just growing out of my back. And then I saw myself elevating up off of the earth. And then I saw the sun rising above me. And I saw myself moving up into the sun. And then something stopped me, and I looked, and I saw these chains that were tied to my wrist down to this concrete jungle. I was in some kind of prison. I was in lockdown. And so I painted that. And that's how I began tapping into my creativity. And so it's in my book, if you want to see that painting. And that was the beginning of my journey of being able to know who I am. I am not just human. I am divine. I am not here to be a slave to this system. I am here as a messenger on a mission. I know who I am. I know what I came to do. I know who represents me, who backs me, who supports me. And it's the divine. Okay? It's the divine. So that is what makes the difference, guys. Connect to your higher self. Connect to the divine. Connect to your mission. Connect to your purpose. The more that you do this, the brighter you will shine. Yes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone in these gifts. I appreciate all the gifters. Thank you, Dr. Davis. Okay, Alexis, I have everybody vetted. I see you. Yeah, Mindful Wellness is here and says, wow, that's what it is, right? That part. Vetted says, messenger on a mission. Yeah, that's right. Fanique is here and says, this is powerful. I see you guys. Bobby giving it up for me. All right, let's see. Julia, I have you. Thank you for the gift. Let me go ahead. We have one spot left, it looks like, guys. We are up to 9 people on the list. And I have Dr. Davis at number 1, then Bobby, Monica, Unapologetically. I am Brandon, The Purist, Bata, Julia, Tatiana. Anyone else? If not, I think that is all of the announcements for now. Let's go ahead and kick off an ancestor collective message and see what the ancestors want us to focus on as a group, okay? Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 20,000. Good job, guys. And it looks like we completed our live goal, okay? And so TikTok is resetting it for us. Let's give it up for TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. I appreciate that. All right. So it looks like someone might have given more than one coffee magic gift, so we still have space for one more if you want to get on the list, guys. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. I see it. It just came in. Okay, we had two just came in. All right, let's give it up for I Am She and Alexis Marie. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're going to put I Am She here as number 10. And we're going to add an extra spot for Alexis Marie at number 11. And then we're going to go ahead and close out the list, guys. Thank you for everyone who participated, helped us to reach our goals. You're truly, truly appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. Let's look at what the ancestors want us to know as a group collective. Alexis Marie says, I love you. I love you too, Goddess. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. I receive that love. I deserve it. I deserve it. I am worthy of love. My body yearns for the love. Yes. The ancestors say we have to get comfortable with receiving love. We have to expect to be loved. We have to open up to being loved. It's a new thing for us, right? Okay, the ancestors are coming out with the communication card, followed by delight and hope. So this feels like a download. All right, receiving here. Understanding in the challenge area. The ancestors want us to awaken to something. They want us to realize something. Okay, it feels like the power of our vibration, the power of our tone, the power of our frequency. The ancestors say we really need to practice this. Some of us still think that we can just get on TikTok and we can just act like we're normal, act like we're human, we're divine. We have a soul. That soul is not human. All right? That soul is something much greater, right? It's manifesting in human form, but when it does, it's extremely powerful. It's a different kind of human. It's a divine human, okay? It's a difference. And because you have a soul, your words, they vibrate and they radiate tones and frequencies. If you don't have a soul, nothing happens when you speak. That's why you can just speak and speak and speak and speak and use lots of words and read books with lots of words and stuff like that. And you get off on that. That's what you need to program your brain to function and to be productive. But when you have a soul, you don't need any of that. Your brain receives signals and impulses and through visual stimuluses and everything is more stimuli for you. And so the ancestors want you to know that when you speak, you're speaking tones and vibrations and stimuli and frequency. And unfortunately, because the way that the universe is created, it has a check and balance system. We call it karma, but it's the law of cause and effect. And the law of cause and effect is the definition of magic. So when we talk about magic, we're not talking about hocus pocus. We're talking about the law of cause and effect. We're talking about supreme knowledge of self. When you know who you are, you know the power that you possess, you understand the law, you understand the science, and you use it properly. The ancestors are demanding, requiring that we operate and we function at this level because they don't want to see us destroyed. We are destroyed by the words that we speak when we speak words that are destructive. Okay? The ancestors are saying that we need to wake up to this. The outside influence is Thoth, the Huti, the teacher, the lawgiver, the universal lawmaker. Our universe is governed by laws, guys. The universe doesn't just get out there and just spin around like a Ferris wheel and just does whatever it wants to do. Everything is governed by law and by checks and by balances. Everything has to be balanced. Could you imagine what would happen to the earth if we lost frequency and lost balance? It has happened. And this is a large reason why we're receiving all this ancestral karma, because our ancestors used technology to tilt the earth off of its axis. Yeah, that's not normal. Healing is on the pathway, and Kanum is the final outcome here, okay, and fertility. So the ancestors are confirming. They want your communication to be in a harmony and alignment with the law, with the laws of the universe, with the laws of cause and effect, with the laws of magic, because you are highly reactive right now with this delight card. We saw this delight card, I don't know how many times last week. The ancestors say that this energy is incoming energy from 3IATLAS. As we get closer to Christmas, as this year starts to wind down, the energies are becoming more and more amplified We are being elevated. We are ascending. We are rising in vibrational frequency. And our words have creative power. If you want your wishes for Christmas, then use your words to create those desires and manifest them. You're highly magnetic, attractive, and reactive, the ancestors are saying. And they're saying that they want you to get in a position to receive. Okay, get into a position to receive. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in, guys. I see you. I see Dr. Davis coming in with this gold medal gift. How beautiful is that? Thank you. And I am Brandon is coming in with dolphin gifts. I see you. Thank you for those. And I see I am she coming in with a coffee magic gift. Let's give it up for our gifters, guys. You are greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. In the comments, Dr. Davis is saying our words do have power. Mindful Wellness says it makes sense and facts. Bobby says words of love, words of compassion, and words of peace. That's right. Give it up to Prince for his beautiful song, 7. I encourage you guys to listen to 2 songs again in light of everything that we're experiencing right now in life. Listen to 7 by Prince and listen to Triumph by Michael Jackson. Triumph is a prophecy and it's happening right now. Okay, guys. Tatiana says, the willing to receive is definitely something I'm working on. That's right. It takes practice to learn how to open up your heart, especially when you're a star seed, because we came here different, right? And people thought we were weird, we were strange, you know, and they didn't like us. They shunned us, right? We're the runts of the pack. So, of course, you know, we shut down emotionally. We pulled back our energy and we closed up our heart. Why put it out there if it's just going to keep getting stepped on? But we're not little children anymore, guys. We are awakening souls, ascending masters, and we understand what it is. And the ancestors want us to awaken to this understanding. Okay, who we are. We are cosmic beings. We are star seeds. All right, you see 3IATLAS right there on top of the stellar. Keep that in mind. It's an interstellar object coming into our solar system. That's us. Okay? And that's the Earth. And I'll tell you why the Earth is a man in Kemetic spirituality one day. Okay, guys, the ancestors want us to stay focused, make sure that our communication is in alignment and in harmony with the universe. Let's see what else they have to say. Ooh, okay, the star card. Okay, so the healing card is clarified by the star card. So, wow, and all these major arcanas with the high priestess here. Right? This is amplification. This is promotion. This is upgrades. You guys are receiving spiritual upgrades with this judgment card. Look at this. You guys are ascending. You guys are awakening. You guys are rising. This is it. That's what Michael Jackson said. That's what he was talking about if you guys didn't know. This is it. Fanique said, we are ready. Monica said, let's go. Bobby said, queens and kings, gods and goddesses. Julia says, I accept. Yes, I accept. Duval is here and following the live, guys. Let's give it up for Duval. Welcome. Thank you. I love that. Appreciate you guys. Monica says, I'm a Syrian star seed. All right. That's right. I'm going to be talking to you guys in the Superfan update section. I have a video that I created last night. I'm going to be posting it. And it talks about my genetic heritage and my ancestry and the wisdom and knowledge or even hidden information and lost information that a lot of us lost in this country, those of us that are indigenous Native Americans. is being restored to us at this time. So be on the lookout for that. Because of my ancestry, I have Druid ancestry. I have ancestry that came from the highest points of the planet all the way down to the lowest points. So all the way from where the Druids were up in, Western Europe, all the way down through Spain, Portugal, Italy, across through Iberia, across the Straits of Gibraltar, down to North Africa, into Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, and Mauritania. And it was in Mauritania that our ancestors destroyed the planet, and that is what they call Atlantis. After that, our ancestors were pushed eastward through Western Europe and out through the Aleutian Islands over into Alaska and down into North America. And this is how we became indigenous to this land. And this was long time ago, guys. Our ancestors were here way before colonial times. And so the ancestor restoring this knowledge to us, not only all the way back from then, but then everything that happened during colonial times coming through right now. So make sure that you're following me, because I have another video that the ancestors gave me a couple of days ago I'm about to release onto my profile page. Make sure when you go to my profile page that you look at my collections. I've designated all of the information the ancestors are giving us over there under dreams, remote viewings, psychic life coaching, and the fourth one is, I don't remember, guys. What's the fourth one? It's 4 of them back there. So make sure that you guys check those out, okay? Dreams, remote views, psychic life coaching, and I don't remember what the other one was. Mindful Wellness says, thanks for unpacking that history. Bobby says, yes, I got a powerful message from my ancestors. All right, guys. Very good. Thank you for all the gifts as well. I see you guys. Thank you for the dolphin gifts. And let's see, I am Brandon coming in with trying to get back in here. All right. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if they gave me a puzzle or what happened. Okay. Can you guys see me? I don't see myself moving. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Speakers on. Oh, what happened? The live disconnected? Okay, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Go out completely, then come back in. No, if I leave the live, then the live will end, and that'll be the end of our live for the day. My sense is that it's the solar flares. I've been having connection issues all week, and there's also a data dump going on, guys. It's real. There's a lot of people being exposed in the media right now. I'm gonna just be honest. I have talked about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him, and he's right where he belongs. And we called this. The ancestors been talking about this for a long time, and there is, a lot of connection issues happening. That's one thing. Can you still hear me? Because I'm gonna keep talking as long as you guys can hear me, because the live's still going. Pause the live. Okay. Let me see if I can pause it. Hold on, guys. Thanks to everyone who's still in the room, who's bearing with me. I appreciate you guys. Bear with me. Okay, guys, I'm not really seeing the pause button, and I think I have to end the live to get to the pause feed or the pause button, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want you guys to lose your gifts. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get into the readings. All right, and we're going to try to get this done so that everyone can get their reading, because yeah, that's going on. And I don't want you guys to lose your reading. All right, and then I'm gonna do some research on that pause button, because I'm in TikTok Studio, so on the laptop it's different. This is not, it's a way different setup than it is with the mobile phone, and it's a brand new platform, so it doesn't work the same way. The list is closed, baby. Thank you, though. I see you. All right. So let's go ahead and let's start with Dr. Davis. And I do apologize, guys. I'm going to do some research on this whole situation and make sure that if it happens again, I know what to do. But this is the first time this has happened. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Dr. Davis? Appreciate you. Thank you for liking the live stream. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Now's a good time to become a super fan too, guys. If you don't become a super fan today, you will miss out on this week's training. You'll miss out on this week's magic journals. Those are going to be updated every week. We're moving into 28 days of magic. If you want to become a super fan, just look at the bottom of the screen and hit that orange arrow. We have Osiris and Death with the consciousness and authority. Wow, this is interesting. This looks like a replay of what the ancestors were saying to you, Dr. Davis, before about your authority and the respect that you deserve. And they're watching that situation very closely. And they do have an opinion about it, and they're working it out. Yeah, so you can look forward to that if it's not already happening. Are you following me on this? Yeah, you got the victory. You are the head chief. All right? Micah says, Dr. Davis, I felt some energy around you. That's very important for you. Message me. No, that's not what we're doing in here. That is so weird. Don't come in here with that job. I'm going to go ahead and block this person. You can never come here again. Get another account if you want to watch this broadcast. All right, Dr. Davis says, I'm following you. Look at this person coming in here. It's so weird. This is such a distraction. Okay. Monica said, girl, bye. All right, then. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you. All right. We're standing up for ourselves. We're not tolerating none of this bull crap. Okay. Dr. Davis is following us. This is good. Let's see if there's anything else. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Thank you for this message. Yeah, the creation card is supported by the miracle card. So the ancestors want you to know that everything is being worked out. Continue to walk in your power and your authority. Continue to do what you're doing, because you're setting the tone, the vibration, and the frequency for how you move forward from this. This wasn't just about what it appears to be on the surface. This is about you walking in your power and your authority overall. This is like you being elevated to chief. I see you as the chief. I see you as the chief in your realm. This is a graduation for you. I'm feeling soul graduation for you. I'm feeling the ancestors standing on the sidelines cheering for you, and there's a parade and you're in front and you're being given a crown and you're being given a robe and you're being given a staff and authority here. Yeah, no kidding. This is Amun-Ra energy. This is Osiris energy. This is magic here. You have the magic card on your pathway. Ra as a final outcome. Osiris as the overall issue. Okay, let's give it up for Dr. Davis. Good job, Dr. Davis. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 46,000 likes. We're going to keep it pushing. Thank you, Tatiana. I see you. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you. Okay. Bobby is next. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Thank you for Bobby. What message do you have? Appreciate you. All right, guys, keep the chat room going for me, because if we get a violation, we could get shut down, and we don't need that because we still have 9 people to go. So we need the chat room. Just, throw some likes in there. Yeah, throw some gifts in here, guys. Keep it moving. All right, I'm still working. Y'all keep working. Come on, let's do this together. Appreciate you. Thank you, Monica. I see you with the fest pops. Let's give it up for Monica. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis, did you come in with a galaxy right there? Thank you for that. Gee. We're still going. Good job. Okay. Here we go, Bobby. We have Osiris coming out again. We have a shoot, order and peace in the mental house, and empowerment, all right, as the underlying influence. Magic is in the challenge area, perception, compassion, and love. All right, so this looks like a review of your last reading here, and the ancestors are talking to you about energy balancing. They're talking to you about the old ways of being that blocked your magic in the past, because magic is in the challenge area here. So the ancestors are saying that they want you to open up your heart more to love with this compassion card on your pathway, because they're sending people to you that love you and want to give to you and share with you. And there's more love in your future here with this final outcome, having the love card here. So it looks like you're aligning, and it looks like you're awakening and opening up to the need for you to open your heart more here. Let's see what else. This is all about love. So Beck is here with meditation on the heart chakra. Okay, meditation with the heart chakra. So they want you to do a meditation, and they want you to sit down, and they want you to connect with your higher self, and they want you to open up your heart, and they want you to breathe into your heart and do heart healing work. Check out the heart math meditation and the heart math breath. And if you're familiar with that, they want you to do that or something similar to that. Okay, inactivity, guys. We're getting a flag. Okay, we're getting a flag. Let's see if they want me to do a puzzle. They do. Hold on. We need that chat room, guys, to be moving just a little bit. If we get cut off, it'll just be the end of the live. But you know, if you can resonate with what I'm saying, you know, just throw that in the chat. You know, throw some hearts in there. Just keep it moving. If it looks like it's not moving, then just throw anything in there. Just keep throwing the same thing in there. It doesn't matter. But I appreciate you guys. All right, we want this to be a pleasurable experience for everybody. We have solar flares, coronal mass ejections going on. We have all kind of dark spirits out there trying to shut the internet down. If the internet goes down, though, we have a whole brand new internet that's coming back online, guys. So check that out. If the internet goes down, it means we're shifting into the new internet, okay? All right. Let's see. All right, Bobby, that's pretty much it. I hope that resonates with you. Let's give it up for Bobby. Bobby is growing in love. Next, we have Monica. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Monica? Bobby says yes and thank you. You're welcome. Here we go. All right. Thank you for everyone who's liking the live stream. We're up to 50,000. Yes, appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. We're not going to let anything stop us. We have 176 viewers watching. Thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Monica, here we go. Appreciate you guys. I am Brandon says, I'm excited. This is my first reading. Oh, I love that. Okay, Monica coming in with the Amun-Ra card. And compassion in the mental house. The birth of compassion, the birth of creation, the birth of higher forces here. You're giving birth to your higher self in a greater way. You're shifting. It looks like everyone is shifting right now. There's a shift going on. We are in a 12-12 gateway, guys. This looks like 12-12 energy. You have Amun-Ra and Osiris as well. All right, so we're seeing ascended masters here in the room, awakening to love, awakening to compassion. And me too, guys. I've been working on this as well. Forgiveness. Excuse me. Forgiveness is the key, guy. Forgiveness is the gateway, right? When people do you wrong, when the ancestors open your eyes and they show you the truth about people that you care about greatly, these are people that can hurt you the most. And these are the ones that the ancestors are saying that we have to forgive them. We can't even spend 2 seconds thinking about what they did to us. Not even 2 seconds, because as soon as you start thinking about what they did, your vibration lowers and you miss this gateway. You miss this portal. You're not in this portal. You're only in this portal if your vibrational frequency radiates at a certain degree. And you cannot allow anybody to pull your energy down and cause you to miss these gateways, because these gateways are going to quantum jump you, quantum leap you to the next level of consciousness. So while the whole collective is up here in this 12-12 gateway, the rest of the people are falling in vibration and they're down here in these low frequency vibrational zones, and they're dealing with conflict, negativity, resentment, hate disguised as love, enemies disguised as friends, poverty disguised as success. Okay, we've got to keep these vibrations high, and the ancestors say that Monica is doing it. On the pathway is the blue lotus, guys. Nefertem here, complete wholeness, Buddha consciousness on the pathway here. You know the card. If you could see me, you know what card she's got.
All right, she's got that blue lotus on her head, coming into greater consciousness here. So if you want to know what the 1212 gateway is, this is what it is. Okay, it's higher consciousness. It's Buddha consciousness. The ancestors told us this was coming. It's here. It's in this 1212 gateway. It's here with 3IATLAS. It's here with this season between now and December 31st. When we get into January 2026, we're going to be in a new vibration. Okay, we're not going to be talking about what happened in 2025. We're going to be creating the future. Okay, we are future creators. We are blueprint creators. Okay, we are in harmony with divine law. We are in harmony with the ancestors of the highest creative forces. This is what I'm seeing right here. Monica's taking the ball to the goal line. Root chakra is the final outcome here. And so they're saying ground yourself in love. Ground yourself in love. Don't let anybody shake you. Don't let anybody break you. Hold this vibration. Stay in this portal. Keep doing everything that you're doing. Ground your heart in love. Let's give it up for Monica, guys. Monica is doing it. There's no challenge here. Synergy is in the challenge area. And all that means is that you're in the process of synergizing. So good job, Monica. All right, guys, it's unapologetically here. I'm so grateful that the ancestors are holding this platform up. I mean, I feel like we're being held up by a thread right now. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the gifts as well. I see gifts that I haven't even called out. Wait, hold on. Fanique came in with some gifts. Who's this? Tatiana, I see you. I don't think I got these gifts. Pata came in with super popular gifts. Monica came in with 11 I'm ready gifts. Pata came in with more go popular gifts. And Fanique came in with the heart signal. I am she came in with hand hearts. Monica came in with more go popular gifts. I am Brandon came in with the rose. Unapologetically came in with go popular gifts. 20 of those. And then Monica came in with the night star. Pata came in with more go populars. Thank you. Let's give it up for the gifters. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, here we go. Unapologetically, I'm not seeing you. I need you to wave at me in the chat. There you go. Okay, I see you. This is for you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for my dear unapologetically? Big Yopos in the room. Greetings, God. Good to see you. Here we go. Unapologetically, what do the ancestors have to say to thee? Uh-oh, Kansu. With the Merkaba card in the mindset. Oh, wow. This feels like abstinence. This feels like light body activation and abstinence. Yeah, wow. This is interesting. Woo, protect yourself. Ooh, change. Wow, this looks personal. Unapologetically, if I had to just be honest with you and tell you what I'm feeling like right now, I feel like the ancestors want you to abstain, to be celibate right now, because you're in the process of receiving some downloads and your energy needs to be pure. It feels like goddess energy. It feels like temple energy. It feels like there's a lot here that the ancestors are wanting you to protect yourself from other energies. Now, if this is not overtly sexual, I need to clarify it. Yeah, okay. So if this is not overtly sexual, then you are a returning ancestor that had some kind of past life as one of these temple goddesses that mastered tantra. You've got that tantra here. So I hope that this resonates with you, because this is what I feel like the ancestors are saying about you is very unique, is very powerful, and they need you to pay attention. Are you getting these confirmations, or does this resonate with you at all? Unapologetically says, yes, I have been that in a past life. Wow. Okay, boom. There it is. Boom. Okay, ancestors. Wow, let's give it up for the ancestors. Yeah. Wow. So they want you to make some changes here. And I feel like they, I don't know what your personal situation is, but I feel like they're saying that you need to abstain. And so you probably know more about this than I do. But what I would say is that, nothing, no masturbating, nothing. Okay? Asceticism here. Protection, because your vibration is essential at this particular moment. Your light body is activated. It feels like you're calling it. You're calling in this activation, and it's happening. It's going down right now. Right now. Things about to change in your life. I hope you're ready for this. Are you ready? This is powerful. You are a divine channel for the divine feminine forces to come into the planet and to teach us how to have real sex, proper sex, loving sex, like the right kind of sex that we don't know anything about. Nothing. This is pure goddess energy. Unapologetically says, I'm so ready. Okay, good. Tatiana says, wow, I know. All right. All right. Let's do it. Let's give it up for unapologetically, guys. Go. Good job. Wow, that was powerful. I told you guys, it's ascended masters in this room. Okay? These are returning divinities. These aren't normal people. Okay? Woo, spirit. Don't come in here in this live stream thinking that this is normal people. We're not. We're not normal. Okay? So you come in here acting weird, you can get booted out really fast. All right, here we go, guys. I am Brandon. Are you still with us? Unapologetically says thank you. You're welcome. You're most welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to read that energy. It's very unique. Okay. Hey, Trend Zone, welcome. We're having technical difficulties, you guys. Make sure to become a super fan. You don't want to miss out on all the information that's coming out. We're in a 1212 gateway. I'm receiving downloads like it's amazing. I can't. I'm amazed at myself, guys. But I'm telling you guys, I'm putting this stuff out on the super fan page. I'm making sure that you guys get it. And then after that, I'm going to work on getting it to the Psychic Power Book group. That's where my focus is at, on the people that are serious, the people that want this information, okay? Greetings to the super fans that are coming into the room. Forgive us, we lost our camera, we lost our video, but we're still pushing on. I am Brandon, left the room, it appears, so I'm going to go to the Purists, because we're limited on time, because I don't know what's going to happen with this live stream not moving. Okay? Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to 61,000 likes. Yes. I appreciate you guys. That really, really means a lot. It shows me that you care. It shows me that you support us. Thank you for that. Okay. The Purist, are you here? Let me know in the chat. Thank you for the Go Popular gift, Raw Goodness. I see you. That really means a lot. Thank you for that. Okay, listen, guys. The Purist, I appreciate you. Are you still here? I'm going to go to the next one. Empress Code is here with the coffee magic gift. I see you. Thank you for the gift. The readings are closed. Just so you guys know. The list is full. Thank you guys for being so generous, though. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to go to Pata. Julia says we are all here. I know Julia's here. Julia's next. Tatiana says we are here. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to enforce these rules. If you leave the group, you affect the live stream, guys. If you leave the room, you affect the live stream, guys. Don't get on the list unless you can stay in the room. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because we are having some technical difficulties, but I want you guys to respect the rules, okay? I'm just putting that out there. It's not you personally, but yeah. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna shift it up a little bit. Pata, I want you to bear with me. I and Brandon got kicked out the room, okay? I believe you. Thank you. I appreciate that respect. I do. Here we go. No problem. Here we are. I am Brandon, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Thank you for our lovely member. What messages do you have? Appreciate you. I am Brandon. Thank you guys for keeping that that chat room going. Okay, we have the conception card and fertility. Wow. With the Horus card here. Okay, this looks interesting. Let's see if this is a real physical birth. Wow, this looks like a real physical birth. I don't know enough about you personally to know exactly what this is about, so if you want to throw something in the comments real fast, yeah, okay, so there you have it. Let's see exactly what this has to do with, because this could have something to do with, I don't know what, to be honest with you. Let's look and see. Okay, all right. Wow, okay. This looks like real physical birth, okay? And it also looks like somebody that has the power to create, okay? And this looks like this. I see you say you have one child, but I don't think this is about your child at all. I think this is about you having the power to create whatever it is that you desire. And it has been blocked in the past, but something about you in particular and your ancestors want you to know that they're with you and that you have this supreme power. And there's a way for you to unlock it, but you're going to have to get in harmony and get in alignment with this line of thinking, with this level of communication. So in the last reading, the ancestors showed us that some of the gifts that our members are receiving have to do with them activating past life abilities. And you're also here activating a past life ability. So you literally could untie your tubes. I don't know if people can do that. I've heard of people that, I've heard rumors or something like that. I don't know if it's a real thing, but based on your energy, it feels like the ancestors are saying that that's the level of potential that you have. I know that sounds way out there, but let's just bring it home a little bit. Even though maybe you may not want children, I don't know what your situation is, but whatever it is that you desire to give birth to, you have the power to do it. This power was blocked in the past. This could have something to do with the reason why you didn't want to, or why you got your tube tied, or whatever that situation was. But it was definitely blocked. You got the magic card in the challenge area as well. But you have the power to speak words of life. You have the power. When you speak, when you think, you give birth, you give life, is what the ancestors are showing me here. And this is a gift that you have. So if you have not tuned into this gift, if you tune into it now, you're going to begin to use this gift and this power to create. I am Brandon says, I understand, and I did. Okay, all right. Wow. So you have a real bona fide gift here. And so I feel like the ancestors brought you here to get this message to let you know that whatever the situation was in the past, leave the past in the past, because that's not where you're at now. I don't know if people get their tubes untied. and go, if it's a procedure, or whatever the case may be. The world is your oyster, baby, is what the ancestor is showing me. And all you need to do is just think and just believe and just speak, and you can give life, you can give birth to whatever it is that you desire. So don't let anything hold you back, okay? Unapologetically says, I have had a tubal reversal. Okay, boom. All right, let's give it up, guys, for Brandon. Thank you, baby. All right, guys, we're up to 68,000 likes. And the next person on our list is Pata. Pata, are you still with us? I am Brandon says, wow, I just had it done, but I see the supernatural part of it. Okay, all right. It's an interesting situation. You know, it's. I've never seen anything. I'm seeing some stuff in the cards today that I've never seen, but I'm also, we have new people, new readings here as well. Just know for a fact, Brandon, that whatever you want, whatever you desire, you can have it. And keep coming to the live stream, because each time you come to the live stream, it's going to awaken you more and more to the power that you possess. Okay? All right. Pata, here you go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Thank you for Pata. What message do you have? Appreciate you. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys, and for the chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the gifts as well, Fanique. I see you. Thank you for all those lovely roses. Thank you, Empress Code. Okay, here we go. Pata. Pata says parked and ready to receive. Yes, that's right. I'm the same way. Okay, we have the intelligence card coming out. All right, yeah. Communication, yep. Feminine energy. It feels like a transformation is happening with you mentally. It feels like you're receiving the downloads, and it feels like an alignment is happening between your higher divine feminine self and your conscious mind. Okay, you have another divine feminine energy in the challenge area here. It feels motherly. This could have something to do with the women in your life who are older. Outside influence is coherence. So they're saying that you need to respect your divine feminine within more than you respect these women in your world. And when I say you need to, what I mean is that with this coherence card coming in, the ancestor is saying that in order for you to be coherent, everything has to be in alignment from the top down. You follow me on that? A miracle is taking place on your pathway here with the miracle card, and then Tahuti in the final outcome. So there's the divine masculine transition on the bottom of the deck. So there you have it, baby. You are in alignment. Your divine feminine and your divine masculine is coming into coherence. This is a miracle. I feel like it's a miracle because I feel like there's women in your world that feel like they have controlled you for so long, and it gives them some sense of power because you're so powerful. And so they feel like as long as they can be over you or speak down to you or have some kind of power or authority over you, I can't say exactly what it is for sure, but it feels like communication. It's always felt like communication. The way that they communicate to you and about you is not at the level that you could communicate to yourself. And it's a conflict there between the two. And internally you know this, but in the past you've allowed this, and the ancestors saying that if you keep allowing this, this is going to keep you off of your mission fulfillment and your true potential. And now with the Tahuti card as the final outcome here, this is mastery. So you're mastering this energy, and you're shifting. There's transition here. You're moving. You're changing with the change card. You have Kepri in the mental house, as it should be. It's time for change. It's time for movement. It's time for transition. It's time for coherence. It's time to know who I am, walk in that power, walk in that authority. I don't care who you are. You could be my mother. You could be my auntie. You could be my big sister. You could be my girlfriend. You could be whoever you are. Recognize who I am. Okay? Listen to what I have to say. My voice matters. My opinion matters. My thoughts matter. And I have the right to say that. And I don't deserve to hear anything about it. And if you don't like it, well, that's your issue, is the energy here. Wow. Woo, okay, y'all work that out. Let's give it up for Ptah, guys. Thank you for allowing me to share that with you. I so much want that for you, for sure. It's happening. Good job, Ptah. Ptah's getting in alignment, guys. Ptah's working it out within himself, letting these women in his spirit work it out. Sometimes this could be just voices, you know, too. It doesn't have to be real physical people, guys. It could be the voice of your mother, the voice of your auntie, the voice of your sister. You know, it could be people in school that bullied you, but it definitely has that bully aura. It definitely feels like that, right? And it's over. It's time up for that. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. We're up to 73,000 likes. Yay! I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for the Go Popular gifts, Monica. I see you. Thank you for that. Okay, guys. Ptah says, I know exactly what and who. It's on multiple levels and dimensions. All right, well, let's move on past that. Come on, guys. Let's go. It's about to go down. We're going to leave all this stuff downtown. Remember what we said about this 1212 gateway. All right, Ptah, you're in there. You're in there, so stay in there. You know, don't let nobody bring you down. And listen to that song. You know that song by War? Don't let nobody get you down. You know that song? We have Julia next. Ptah says, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Very much. Julia, okay, here we go. I want you to listen to that song. Don't let no one get you down. And that just means vibrationally, because we know emotionally you're not tripping on them. It's vibrationally. Ptah says, nope, but I'll find it. And 7 by Prince is one of my favorites. Yes. Let me know when you listen to that song. I want to know, because I feel like something's going to happen. Something's going to shift in your energy when you hear that song. It's by War. The same people that sing that song called Lowrider. Okay, Lowrider. Here we go, Julia. Thank you for your patience. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Julia? Thank you for keeping our live stream going. Appreciate you. This is a miracle right here. Thank you for the Go Popular gifts, Ptah. I see you. Thank you for that. Aww. Monica coming in with the Fest Pops. Thank you, Monica. All right, Julia, this is you. Fanique said, we got you. Thank you, Fanique. I appreciate you. All right. Here we go. Julia coming out with the Satet Fruitfulness card. Cosmic Flower. Wow, this looks like some soft energy right here. I never read for Julia before. Changes in the challenge area. Ah, Horus. Oh, wow, change. Too soft. You're too soft, baby. The ancestors want you to shift into your divine masculine energy right now, because you're actually receiving a download here. It's time. If you shift now into your masculine energy and confront some of your challenges, you'll be supported in that, and it will be very easy for you to move forward past this energy. No longer will people take you for granted. Yeah. No longer will people feel like you're a pushover. Yeah, you're so sweet here. So people may take your kindness for weakness. Julia says, amen. Yeah, that's coming to an end. So if it was a season, you know, or if it was a specific person or whatever the situation may be, the ancestor is saying that that's changing. Yeah, for sure. You have the change card twice here, once in the challenge area and in the final outcome. So that means that you need to work on this. They want you to work on this, okay? So, If you want a personal reading, you can visit me at priestesssekhmet.com and we can look at this specifically and tell you exactly what you need to do to shift through this energy. But as far as this goes, it's very clear that change is happening and it is required, and you will be tested. So when situations do come up that challenge you and test you, confront them. Okay? Don't push them down. Don't stuff them. Don't put it on the back burner. No more of that. Because what you resist is going to persist with this delight card. You got the delight card too. So you're meant to be here. You're part of this group. Thank you for becoming a member. I see you, Julia. So you're in this energy. You're receiving the downloads, or you're receiving the amplifications. You're receiving the energy. The ancestors are definitely working on you. And they want you to confront some things. So they're going to allow that stuff to come up. So it's going to come up. Julia says need to face it. That's right. You must. You won't get away from it. If you let it, it will become your new reality. Okay, so don't. Just when stuff comes up, just deal with it, okay? If it's emotional and it comes up, face it. Right? Do the mirror work. Okay? Do the affirmations. Get the journaling out. Do the scripting. Do all that stuff. Rewire your brain. Reprogram your brain. Spend time reading things and watching things that's going to boost your self-esteem, boost your self-concept. Just make that your new thing. Make you your new thing, and you'll be just fine. And if anybody try to cross you, anybody try to challenge you, then you step up to them and you speak your truth. And you stand up for yourself and you don't let anybody cross you. Men are like that. Okay? Women have more problems with it. Because women think that they can get in each other's face and put each other down and walk away and think, think that they did something. But if men were to do that to each other like that, it would be a whole bunch of fighting and shooting going on out there, right? And the only reason women are this way is just because we're too passive, and we let women, get away with stuff like that. And so the ancestors don't like that. And so if they see that going on with you, then they'll allow those circumstances to happen to get you to wake up that you're going to have to face these things. And you're going to have to deal with it properly, work through the energy, and then push forward. Julia says, I'm very passive. I know, I saw you're a sweetheart. It's in your energy. It's very clear. Very clear what you have to do. And you're not alone. It's all of us. We must be balanced. The left eye of Ra is the logical brain, the masculine energy. Okay, the right eye of Heru or Horus is the right brain, divine feminine energy. When you see them two eyes together, that means that you're balanced. That means you have 360-degree vision. You're awakened. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your truth. That's what the ancestors want all of us to do, guys. Let's give it up for Julia. Thank you, Julia. I appreciate you. You're going to be fine. You can do the work just like we all have to do the work. So there you go. Okay, guys. Is Tatiana ready? I know she is. Julia says, thank you kindly. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Come back. Thank you for being a member as well. Become a super fan too. Don't miss out on this week's training, guys. Let's run this commercial real quick. You guys can hear it. You can't see it. But we need to get this in here because I don't think that everybody heard this commercial. Check this out.
Hey, beautiful soul. If you've been feeling the energy in these live streams, now's your time to gain rare access to my personal journals. You'll grow through my experience, documenting the raw, unfiltered record of my journey through 9 schools of thought, which include tarot, Kabbalah, Hermetics, magic, the I Ching, magical symbols, DNA activation, Christ consciousness, and dream analysis. These pages aren't just reflections, they're activation codes. They hold the exact affirmations, rituals, and energetic shifts I use to unlock my creative power and rewrite my reality from the inside out. To sign up, join us at our next live stream on Friday nights or Sunday mornings. See you there.
Can you guys still hear me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. Thank you for the love you so much gift, Monica. I see you. Okay, I see you guys. Thank you, Alexis. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go, Tatiana. Hey, Pata shared the live, guys. Thank you, Pata. I appreciate you guys. Okay, here we go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Tatiana? Okay, we have the Bastet card coming out with the alchemical force in the mental house. And then we have the Apophis card here, which stands for dark energy, realization in the challenge area. So this is concerning, Tatiana. It feels like some outside force is trying to get into your energy covertly through your heart. Oh boy. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Okay. This is personal. And are you aware of this? Tatiana, are you aware of this? Let me know. No, I wasn't. Okay. Are you aware of anybody trying to get in your energy? This could be a male or female in their divine masculine, but it definitely feels like someone who's attracted to you. All right. Are you aware of anybody trying to get into your energy at all? Period. Try and get your attention. I have been doing a reading with this one lady. Okay. That's interesting. No, that's not what I'm picking up. Hold on. No, that's not this. This is about you protecting your energy. Yeah. And being aware of who gets into your energy. Okay. I'm not going to say that it's not this lady, but you're going to have to follow your intuition, because Apophis is here and this is very dark energy. Okay. This, and if you're not careful, if you're not careful, this presence of this energy could shift your whole vibration. Okay. The people I work for, I feel like it's more about the energy than it is about the person. Let me look at the person. That's why I say it's personal. So personal readings, sometimes we need to do like 2 or 3 spreads to pin it down to who it is. This is a general reading. The ancestors are showing me that someone's trying to get into your energy. It's dealing with your sacral chakra. Tantra just came out. So it feels sexual. And your heart's involved here. So it's personal. Sometimes these personal readings, get sketchy because they're public. So that's coming up. So all I can say about this is, number 1, protect your heart. The ancestors are warning you. Number 2, use your intuition. So if you are talking to anyone, or if anyone tries to talk to you in the very near future, use your intuition, read their energy. Notice if they still have ancestral karma. The ancestors do not want you affiliating with anybody that's not on your frequency. Do you follow me on that? Do you know your frequency? And are you aware when someone comes into your energy that's not on the same frequency as you? Do you know that part? Let me know. Tatiana says, I do, loud and clear. Okay, boom, there it is. Okay, with that being said, the ancestors are saying that they want you to tighten up on your realization with the realization card here in the challenge area. They want you to be a little tighter with that. Don't make any exceptions for people, right? Don't. Because if you do, they're going to lower your vibration, and then they're going to pull on your heart chakra, and then they're going to shift your energy. And I'm also picking up that your heart chakra, ancestrally here, there's an ancestral connection to your heart chakra. So heart disease can run in your family, and it's due to the same problem, because this is a generational curse here with the alchemical force here and the Apophis card. This will turn into a disease. Okay, Tatiana says it does. Okay, listen. Watch out for this. Watch out for this because it could be a setup. And I've talked to you guys before about these fallen ancestors. They're a clan, they're a tribe. We talked about the king of the hill. We talked about the lord of the flies. These fallen ancestor spirits work in gangs and cliques. They try to set us up, guys. They try to target us and put people into our lives that they know can pull on our heartstrings, that will make us weak and vulnerable to them, so that they can bring these fallen ancestor spirits into our life like a Trojan horse. Are you guys following me on this? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys realize that these fallen ancestors in the spirit realm, these demons, have ganged up and clicked up to such a degree? They're so desperate for good hearts and spirits and angelic forces and energy that they literally target people and try to set them up in relationships with low vibrational frequency people to pull them down into the lower frequency bands, to make them sick and to capture them and lock them down in the spirit realm. Oh, this is a setup. But it's something that you're moving away from, Tatiana. I don't want to make you afraid or anything like that. The ancestors are saying that you're moving away from this, okay? And they want you to be more discerning about it. And this whole thing about your heart and everything, that just is a channeling that just came in, but it feels like motivation, okay? Tatiana says, thank goodness. Yeah, you're moving away from this, but not if you don't change, I'm not gonna say change. Be more discerning is all. I'm picking up that you tend to give people passes, and the ancestors want you to not do that anymore, okay? Don't give nobody a pass. Know your frequency vibration. If they don't match your frequency, you need to be careful, especially if you discern that they have spirits, okay? If they have entity attachments. And if you're not clear what all that is, guys, get the Psychic Power book. Tatiana, it's in there. You got the book, right? Go to the section on demonology and study that part. Have you got to that part yet? Tatiana says, I meditated today and protection was a clear message today. Okay, good. I want you to know that demonology part section of the book, like the back of your hand. Know how to recognize these spirits. Okay, it's in there. You might want to skip over to that part now, because I feel like the ancestors saying you're still awakening to this setup here. And you can't afford it. You might have to get your heart checked. Tatiana says, will do. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Let's give it up for Tatiana, guys. Uh-oh. I hope you guys can hear that. Okay, guys. Thank you, Tatiana. Drop a 1 in the chat. I put another mic on here. Let me see. I can't hear anything. Okay, you guys can hear me? Let me try something. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, all right. Wow, we're doing good on sound. Okay. All right, that's for everybody. Okay, that wasn't just for Tatiana. That's for everybody. This is an epidemic issue, you guys. And that's why I want you to become a super fan, so we can get together and we can go deep into some things besides just doing energy readings, because there's not enough people out there talking about these antics of these fallen ancestors. And our ascended ancestors, the ones that we work with, they have ascended above all of this, and they sit down and they look at everything that's going on, and they want to awaken us to all these tricks and traps that's out here, so that we don't get stuck or get left behind. The next reading is for I Am She. Is I Am She still with us? Fanique says, ready to learn, sis. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we have to be really discerning right now. We're at a specific period in time, guys. When people say that this is the golden age, this is the age of Aquarius, this is the end of the Kali Yuga, and all these things, this is true. This is real. And these transitions are happening in our daily lives very subtly. And unless you're subtle and sensitive, you will never know what's really happening, because the world is so dense and so stressful and so moving so fast. But the ancestor is saying to us that as the energies that are coming into the planet continue to accelerate, we need to slow down. If we keep moving fast with these accelerated energies, it's going to end up in people having accidents of all kinds, right? You know, yesterday I put a towel on the stove. I haven't done that my whole life. I know better to put a towel on the stove. I'm just saying, we have to slow down and pay attention right now. Pay attention to what's going on, and pay attention to people around us, because people have these fallen ancestors, spirits, and entity attachments, which are basically just generational patterns that were passed on to them by their parents. Sometimes it showed itself as abuse. Sometimes it showed itself as neglect. You know, not everyone who was neglected think that they were abused. But if your needs weren't being met as a child and you were neglected, you that's abuse. And so at some point you're going to start learning how to compensate for that. And a lot of times the way people compensate for that is they become narcissistic, and they begin feeding and setting people up to feed off of them, or they just become self-deprecating and self-hating, which is basically the same thing. It just manifests in different ways. These people with these spirits right now are hungry, thirsty for people to take advantage of, because a lot of people are ascending and they're not putting up with it no more. And so because so many people are clearing themselves of these patterns and releasing them and healing them, these spirits are going crazy out there trying to find new habitations. And let me tell you, if we could do a movie about the spirit realm and what it looked like right now, it'd be a blockbuster hit. You would see these spirits sitting up at tables, like in these dark rooms with the overhead light, like, you know, playing poker like that. And you would see them, you know, just coming up with schemes on how they're going to get back their power, and who they're going to set up. And they work in families. So your family will have one gang of fallen ancestors. My family will have one gang of fallen ancestors. And when they see you ascending, they get angry because you're costing them money. They look at everything as money. They look at energy as money. And so when you take your money, when you take your energy from them, they take it personal and they come after you. And this is where protection gets, you know, involved, and where you start awakening to, you know, being conscious and aware of who's in your energy, because these people could be having entity attachments, and you need to be coming online with your third eye. You need to be able to see 360 degrees. Your left eye and your right eye need to be working together in harmonic balance. And when these people come into your energy, you need to spot them. The ancestors are so good at showing me how to spot people. If you think about me, my ancestors tell me in miraculous ways. And if you talk to somebody about me, the ancestor will show me who. I don't even have to know that person in miraculous ways. So I know who's talking about me. I know who they're talking to me, who they're talking to about me. And then I find out what they actually literally said, girl, word for word. Word for word, okay? So I'm talking to Fanique right now. Fanique said we're clocking it. So listen, the ancestors are not playing right now, because these spirits are thirsty, okay? Greetings. Rob is in the room, guys. Let's give it up for our super fan. Welcome, Rob. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to go to the next one. I missed I Am She. I never saw I Am She show up in the chat. Did anybody see I Am She? Okay, let's go to the next one then. Alexis Marie, it's your turn. Are you here? Okay, this one is for you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Alexis Marie? Appreciate you. Alexis Marie. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in, guys. I see you. Appreciate you. Okay. Alexis coming in with the transformation card and the heart chakra card, followed by universal love. Yeah, healing in the challenge area. Okay, another Amen Ra. Oh, wow. Tahuti on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Alexis, you're doing good. You're shifting. You're definitely healing. And the ancestors are working on your heart chakra here. And it's so interesting to see them working on your heart chakra with the transformation card, because the transformation card is literally the balancing scale of Ma'at, where the heart is being measured against a feather. Okay, so your heart is being measured against a feather. And there's no opposition here. So you're good. You're in harmony, you're in alignment. The ancestors are working with you. You have the Amen Ra card, which is creation on your pathway. We've been seeing this card over and over again today in these readings. You're in this 1212 gateway. You're in here with us. And you're being healed in this area in your heart chakra. Be sure to, forgive, let things go. Cooperate with the energies here. And this is how you're going to ground it into your root chakra. So I feel like they're helping you to ground this in. I'm picking up also a gift coming in behind this. So this is necessary for you to go to the next level. You're graduating, but this has to be finished. This work has to be complete before you actually shift completely. Does this make sense to you? You're graduating, you're receiving a gift here. It has to do with the healing of your heart chakra. You need to really get grounded in this energy of forgiveness and love and just unity consciousness. And it feels kind of new, but it's okay. It is you. It's definitely you, but it may not be, where you're from. But whatever the case may be, you haven't allowed a lot of negativity and toxicity to settle into your energy, and you've been working with these influences, and now the actual healing is completely in process. They want you to do it with conscious awareness, because a gift is coming in behind it, and they want you fully on board and aware of everything that's happening here. So, root chakra meditation is good for this. Focusing on releasing, clearing the heart, letting go of anything that hurt you, anyone that hurt you, wishing them peace, doing burning bowl rituals as well if that's necessary. But yes. Alexa says, yes, it does. I received this and the message is heard. Okay, wonderful. I have no doubt that you follow me. Your energy looks really good. Thank you, Alexis. Okay, guys, that is it. That's everybody for today. We are up to 94,000 likes. I didn't even see that, guys. Thank you for that. Let's give it up for the likers, guys. Wow, beautiful, beautiful energy. So we'll hang out for a minute. I see you guys trying to push it to 100,000, trying to help us make our goals. Thank you for all the gifts that are coming in as well. We have Patag coming in with a series of gifts. Look at this. Let me go up a little bit and catch up on these gifts. Monica came in with the love you so much gifts. Thank you, Monica. And then Fanique came in with 25 roses. And Mally is here with the coffee magic gift. Thank you, Mally. And Monica coming in with the love you so much gifts. I love you too, goddess. Fanique coming in with the roses. And Tatiana with the love you so much gifts. I love those. Thank you for that. Rob coming in with the heart me. Monica coming in with the love you so much gifts. Patag coming in with the go popular gifts and the sugar popular gifts. Oh, super. Listen, guys. Thank you for the love you so much gifts, Monica. I love you too. Fanique coming in with 29 roses and with the 12 I'm ready gifts and with 11 heart puffs on top of that. Rob coming in with 12 roses. And Alexis Marie coming in with 100 Go Popular gifts. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. And Patag coming in with more super popular gifts. Thank you for all those Go Popular gifts. Rob coming in with the finger heart gifts. Thank you, Rob. And Tatiana coming in with 19 roses. Love that. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Let's give it up for the gifters, guys. You guys are wonderful. We didn't get any super fans today, but let's play our song. Hey! What a wonderful live stream, guys. We kept it going. The ancestors wanted these messages to get out for sure. Look at Monica. Look like she's doing a running man. Appreciate that. Anyway, guys, it was really a wonderful live stream. I appreciate you guys for liking the live stream, helping us to reach our goals. Thank you for everyone who stayed in the room. I see you guys. And thank you for everyone who's watching the live stream. We have 253 viewers. Let's give it up for the viewers, guys. You have to be an ascending master, a returning ancestor, or a starseed, or a hater to watch this live stream. Whoever you are, I just want you to know that I appreciate you. It's a really good feeling to know that you guys are watching, because I know that the words that I have, that I speak, are vibrational frequency. And when these frequencies go out, they affect your energy. And these are words of power. These are words of self-knowledge. These are words of connection to the Most High and to your ancestors and your angels who love you, who watch over you and who protect you, who care about you, and who want to see you succeed. They want you to know that you have an inheritance, and that your inheritance is your spiritual gifts and is your creative power, and that you're here to create the new earth reality. You're here to give birth to your dreams. You're here to resonate the vibrational frequency that's going to elevate the planet, and that's going to help other people to be free, and also help our fallen ancestors to be free. Again, I want you guys to make sure that if you're a super fan, that you go check out the super fan page this week. I haven't changed the password yet. I'm going to change it in January, but check out the videos that I'm going to be putting out on the Sacred Site series, because the ancestors are sending me to sacred sites. They told me before I moved here that I was going to be doing this kind of work, which was interesting because they didn't tell me this ever until I got ready to move. And that's when they told me that they were sending me where they wanted me to start doing these sacred site rituals and earth grid rituals. And they're teaching me every day how to do this work. And it's a profound work. It's deeply spiritual and connecting to the earth and to the ancestors that have crossed over and remained stuck in certain planes of existence. And the ancestors want us to know, and they want them to know, that they're not forgotten, that they're loved, and that they're seen. And that it wasn't meant for them to be locked into psychosis and locked into amnesia and stuck and trapped in these spiritual pockets, being used like vampires for energy by these other fallen ancestors. And I'll just add on to this real quick before I close it out, that the reason this is still happening is because of those of us that are here on earth that are feeding these fallen ancestor spirits. And the ancestors say that as long as we feed the fallen ancestor spirits of our own free will, then we give permission for them to continue to exist. So in order to stop that from occurring, we're starting these missions, these earth grid missions and this grid work mission. So join us for that by becoming a super fan. We're up to 100,000 likes. Yay! Good job, everybody. Fanique says 100K. We love you. Aw, I love you too. Thank you so much. Bobby says this makes sense due to I release all my lineage of souls stuck on earth into heaven. That's right. Pata says dancing in the woods. Yes. Monica says I was told I was a grid worker. Ooh, Monica, you are. I already see that. That work that you're doing, anytime you guys work with instruments, and Pata, this is for you too, you're a grid worker. If you don't call it that or didn't know that, yeah. The music is very much tied to the grids. And so our ancestors used music as a way to clear the grids and to heal. And so that's coming back. So that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing the return of the ancestors through music, and we're seeing more people awakening to music and using music to heal. And instruments, you know, I'm gonna ramble for a minute while we're on this topic, because I have a lot to say about it, you begin to come more digital. And so the ancestors are saying that digital music does not create the vibrational frequency that's needed to heal when it comes to music in the same way that these musical instruments did. So I'm not saying they can't use digital frequencies. They can use frequencies, but the music, I'm talking about the music that's put out into the public, right? They're not putting digital frequencies out. in the public for people to listen to. They're actually putting these satanic frequencies out in the music, and there are demonic and satanic frequencies that, oh, Tatiana just said it reminds me of K-pop demon hunters. Listen, I'm not sure where you're going with this, but I'm gonna tell you what the ancestors showed me about K-pop. When I first saw it, I recognized symbols. And so when I saw one of those groups, that Asian group, the one that's really big out there, drop their name in the chat, but all those little Asian guys came out with a song, and I think they redid a Michael Jackson song, and it was so powerful, and I was like, ooh, this song is hidden. And then I watched the video. The song video killed the radio star. It's a song they redid it by Michael Jackson, this Asian group. What's that song that they did by Michael Jackson? It's a powerful, they did that song, y'all. Like, I could see why they're so popular, but watch the video and watch the symbols. They had the satanic cross in there, and they had a lot of demonic symbols in there. And I said, oh, wow. So they're projecting. They're using the videos to project the symbols into the consciousness of the listeners. And then I don't know what they're doing, but they're taking songs like that Michael Jackson song, and then they're mixing it with satanic beats and frequencies. And so this is how they energetically can soul trap you. Yeah, but the ancestors are saying that we need to move back to natural instruments. We need to move back to the basic drums, to the basic wind pipes and chimes and tambourines and everything that our ancestors used to heal all these children, because these children are going to need healing after they finish getting abused by all these demonic spirits coming through this music. So you are the creators of the future. You're creating the grid lines of the earth. You're clearing them. You're creating the blueprint of humanity and how to live and how to walk and how to be. You are the creators, and it's up to you to create the resonant sound, the vibration and frequency. And even if you're not a healer in that degree, like Monica said, she knows, what her calling is. You don't have to be at that level of consciousness. You radiate the vibrational frequency just by having a good heart. So if you can just put that intention out into the collective by just knowing that we need better music, we need more natural music, we need more healing music. When you put that intention out into the collective, it manifests. And we're seeing that now, because we've been calling this in for a while. Healing music and even hip-hop music to come back to being more, community based and love oriented and uniting us and things like that. So it's coming back. I'm seeing it. Tatiana says Beat It by BTS. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Beat It. Thank you for that. BTS, yeah. Okay. BTS. What does BTS stand for? Bind, torture, and strangle? You gotta watch these groups, man. They're put out here by satanic forces in the industry, and the poor children that are the face of these groups. You can only imagine what they're doing. And I'm telling you guys, if you only knew, some of them are having literal physical sex with demons in the low frequency bands. Okay, and this is how it's going down out there, and that's why we have to ascend now. This is why ascension is so on the forefront. You can't be down there no more. It's not cool. They've opened up portals, and they've brought these spirits in here, and they're using children as portals now. Yes, this is going on. You guys, be conscious, be aware. Bobby says, yes, it's a frequency. Tatiana says they talk about all that in the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, K-pop Demon Hunters. If I ever have a chance, I'm gonna try to do some research, because I definitely got an opinion on it. I've said so much about this stuff, in years past, and I'm going to be putting that stuff up on our super fans page. So be on the lookout. I'm posting up there every week. And as I find out about this K-pop stuff, you can best believe I'm going to be putting something out on this. But I see it. I see these children. They have no connection to God. They don't even think God exists. And what they don't realize is that they're God is in them, and that they're denying the part of themselves that loves them the most, and that believes in them the most and supports them the most. And this whole cult phenomenon going on in young people's music now is gang related. It's spiritual gangs under the guise of these, glitzy pink and purple polka dot hearts and love. But it's like the ancestors told us earlier, it's just a disguise for demonic activity. All right? Tatiana says God is in them. Yes, that's right. We are the temple of God. That's right. But these children have to know that, right? Are they telling them that in the music? Are they telling them? Because I don't listen to these songs. I saw that video, that Beat It video, and I was like, oh, yes. I was feeling that. And then I was watching the symbols, and I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. I see what this is. And I just stay away from it, and then I just do my part by just being a vibration, a tone, and a frequency, for this level of reality. And I let them deal with their level, because they have the free will, to create the world that they want to create. But we've already seen what happens to the world that they create. When you create a world that ignores the ancestors and ignores the divine, you're creating, you won't live long is the thing. You won't live long. So we see a whole generation of young people, they can't even make it to 30 years old. Okay? Okay, guys. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I think this gives us some good stuff to chew on, over the weekend. But I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out with me. Thank you for all the likes. We're up to 105,000 likes. Look at that, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone who gifted. I appreciate you guys. It's so fun just seeing you guys give like that. It cheers everything up, makes everything lively and exciting. It's so much fun. I really, really love it. And everyone who's watching too, all the viewers, just hanging in here and just keeping tuned in. It gives us a platform. And so as long as we have a platform, then we're gonna keep on pushing forward and keep on moving up. Thank you, Pata. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you for everyone keeping the chat room moving too. I see you guys. All right then. You guys have a beautiful weekend. I thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.